What's poppin' YouTube? This your boy EWylee, and this is episode 2 of EWyleeTV podcast. All right, so I had to pause the video right quick. Unfortunately, I forgot to charge my mic, so if my audio sounds a little bit low, bear with me. Let's get back to it. I got a special guest with me, the lovely, the intelligent Miss Jade.
Hello.
So tell the people about yourself.
My name is Jade. I'm from PG and I lived in Maryland my entire life. Yeah.
Yeah, she's new at this, so we we're gonna get her right. But we're gonna get straight to it. We're gonna get straight to it. We ain't holding back. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you a question. Like, what are your expectations when dealing with a guy? Like, what do you expect from a guy when you're dealing with them? What's like?
I feel like I just expect them to have like I don't expect them to have their whole life together, but I expect them to have like at least a little bit together. Right. Like right. at least a car. I feel like we're old enough to all have like Facts. A car or some way to get around where we're not expecting people to pick us up.
Facts.
I don't expect them to have to live alone. I feel like it's low key expensive right now, especially in this area. Mm-hmm. But I do expect for them to at least like be grown, like
right.
Don't mindset, right? Yeah, and also like not the people who like live with their parents and gotta like tell them everywhere they're headed at all times. Like I don't want to be linking with you and at 3 a.m. your mom's calling you asking you where you at. Now I'm chilling waiting for you to get finished getting cursed out.
Facts. I definitely understand that. You want someone that's like independent.
Yeah, independent. Make your own money.
Make your own money. Mm-hmm. Make your own decisions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
Facts.
Know what you want to do. Yeah.
Know what you want and stuff like that. Like how do you expect like a guy to like treat you? Do you like say okay? Say if you was dealing with a guy and he was pursuing like a certain type of dream that like consists him like of being away for some time, or like he can't spend much time with you like as you want. Like how would you deal with that? Are you okay with that type of stuff, or that's a no go for you?
I don't know. I feel like I'd be okay with it as long as I feel like as long as you can communicate and like keep like you have a goal, you can communicate, and we're both know what we're doing, then I feel like that's cool. Like
yeah. So it's more like the communication got to be tight.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Because we talk about it, so we gonna keep it real. Like sometimes I feel like y'all minds be wandering a lot. You feel me? Like, damn, what is this dude doing? Like, I hope he's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, more. I know it's this the safety thing, but y'all would say it's the safety thing, saying that like,
No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So it's like, so how do you like deal with that? Like, do you want to deal with that type of stuff, or like, is it something that you could like deal with? Like,
I don't know. I feel like yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't really act to a type of way until you give me a reason to act a type of way. So I feel like I'd be cool as long as you don't, give me a reason to question what you're doing. Then I feel like we should be cool. I mean, communication.
Right. So let's say like using a situation with a guy, right? And like he did some that you forgave him for, but in the back of your head is like you gotta keep your eyes open, which is normal. You know what I'm saying? We're human and stuff like that. Like, but he's trying. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying to own up for his mistakes, but he can't really take back what he did in the past. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying right now. Like, would you like say if y'all had an argument? Because arguments happen. Would y'all like? I mean, would you like bring it up and throw it in his face every time like you had an argument, vice versa, stuff like that? And I'll give you my input on that too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't be trying to, but I know I am the type of person who do. But I don't be trying to. But it's like when you are arguing and one thing gets to another and you start saying certain things, it do be going there sometimes. But I don't try to. Like it's not something like I go into argument like, oh yeah, I'm about to say that's why, or you know what I mean? Like I don't. But I do be sometimes.
I mean, you keeping it real. I mean, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? For me, Like, say if a female did something like, off the wall to me, I still keep my eyes open. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? And like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm not gonna deal with that person. like, cause when you say you forgive somebody, you forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that chapter is closed. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like I can't forgive him and I know that I'm gonna bring it up, I'm just gonna be like, I can't even deal with it. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's just me. You feel me? Because me personally, I'm not afraid to walk away. Like, I'll be thugging. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's real. That's real.
So for me, I'll be thugging. You know what I'm saying? I'm so invested with myself. So whoever come in, they come in. If they leave, they leave. If they stay, they stay. This is what it is with me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it also depends on how much time you have with the person, though, because
that's true.
yeah, because I feel like it's easy to, of course, it's easy to walk away from someone you only been talking to for less than 6 months, or like something like that. But if it's someone you've been talking to like for 4 years, or something like that, like it's like you're going to try to, like, I invested all this time, like we have plans for the future, like I'm going to try to make it work.
It depends. It definitely depends.
Because it's kind of hard to, like, because people be doing like crazy things, and it's kind of hard to forgive when you still want to be with that person, but it's like, dang, like, why would you ever do me like that?
No, I mean, both sides, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because of the you deal with someone as an investment of your time, your energy, and because it ain't easy. It be stressful at times. And then it's like you want to build something with that person, and it's like you just don't want to walk away, and then you don't want to start fresh with someone else, because then there's another. And we get older and stuff like that. It depends. It depends on the person, and like stuff like that. Like, me personally, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I'm not perfect at all. I have my times when I'm like, like, I'm being 100% real. I don't care. This is me being real. So like, I was the type of guy, like, I was selfish as hell. Like, I was mad selfish. I'm gonna keep it real. I now admit that I was selfish. Like, I never cared about nobody's problems but mine. You know what I'm saying? And it came off like so selfish. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And I start thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm not the only person in this world. Other people got issues too, and I got to be there for them just like how they be there for me. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about me. When you in a relationship, it's a partnership. So that's what I say that I got better at. You know what I'm saying? Stop being as selfish as I was. You know what I'm saying? Start, you know, like, taking your significant others' feelings into consideration.
Being more considerate.
You know what I'm saying? And like, just you gotta be there for them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a team, so one lacking, you help one, vice versa, stuff like that. I was just a selfish person back then, but I did a lot of growing up, you know what I'm saying? Got my body right, you know what I'm saying? So so yeah, but like, what are your red flags? What are your red flags and what are your green flags?
I honestly feel like I don't have any red flags. Like,
stop the cap.
I mean, like, I'm joking. I feel like my red flags are that when I like somebody, I start to like picture myself with that person. Like, I start like doing, like, I get in too deep real soon, but also fall out real quick. Like, it's like, I know, like, I can be so in love one day, and then the next day it's like, yo, I hate this person. Like, I just can't stand this person. So I really think that's like one of my biggest red flags. Like, I'm so wishy-washy, and
that's Virgo.
Yeah. And then also, like, I'm judgmental. Like, I can't, like, if I see something that I don't like that's gonna stay in the back of my mind when I'm talking to that person. Like, it's like
what do you mean? Like, actions?
It could be like anything, like physically, like actions. Like, it could be like, let's say, the crack showing when they get out the car, like,
like, that type of thing.
Like,
yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm a Virgo too. Virgos, you know what I'm saying? We're different type of people. Like, it'd be one.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's you. But eventually we get over it. But it's just like, damn. Like,
it throws me off.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Like,
I feel like that. Hold on. Like, he had like a little stain on his like, you know what I'm saying? Or like look,
No,
like,
really, just like
like that,
really.
like, you know, I remember, you know what I'm saying? He or she had like a
Yo,
some A1 steak sauce down, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
I swear.
We were terrible.
I swear, like it's hard because I'd be like, dang, like I didn't know I didn't just see his crack, and then like now I'm thrown off for the whole next 3 hours. I'm like, he really just let it slide out like that. Like,
the crazy thing about that though, I don't even think that's like a Virgo female thing. That's more like
a female
a
thing.
female thing. Like you get out the car, and say, all right, so I'm gonna holler at you. Your whole
I don't know,
you know what I'm saying?
but when you're in love like that and you see that, it's like, oh, okay. Like I'll make a joke out of it. But if we first start talking, it's like
when it's first off, it's like, oh man, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on,
like I hope this is not what I'm getting used to. Like
I see it was some dude. I see it on Instagram. So like Haha Davis, he did a skit about that. He's with his shorty, like, and like he got out the car. He's like you know what I'm saying, when they got out the car, his whole out and shorty going on him through the whole front seat out the door. I am flabbergasted. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But nah, I get what you mean though. It throws you off. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I don't know if any guys feel the same way, man. If I'm talking to the shorty, her show out when she got there, I think that shit sexy. I ain't gonna lie.
Of course, it's the other way around. But like,
I think that shit sexy. You feel me?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what are your green flags? Like
my green flags, I feel like once I care about someone, like I really care. Like I will, like you can tell me like, oh yeah, like I lost my favorite pen yesterday. I'm at the mall looking for a new pen. Like I just, when I invest in someone, like I get really invested. Like
you hold it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
really quickly.
That's a good Virgo trait too. You know, we're very loyal people. Like if we love you, we love you. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck over, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We love hard. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we're also really like good at like attention to detail, because if you tell me something small, like I'm gonna remember it and like try to do it every single time. Like or like try to, like if you tell me you like something, now I'm bringing it every time I see you. Like something like that.
Yeah, facts.
So definitely a green flag.
And another thing about Virgos, we're very hardworking. Like everything has to be. I don't know about you, but like, does everything have to be in order? Like everything have to be in order?
I have a routine. I would say more of like a routine. Facts. Yeah. Facts. Like I have to stick to my routine. Like,
but sometimes you gotta break out of it and switch it up a little. That's the only downside. We gotta learn how to switch it up a little bit, just to make it spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I could say that's another red flag. Like I hate like something out of I want to say it's hard for me to get used to it. Like I feel some type of way those first couple of days. Like I'm gonna be like having a mood. Like
right.
I don't know.
I feel you.
But it's definitely, I feel like it's also easy. I don't know. I feel like I change. Like I could adapt, but change is hard. Like I would have to adapt with the same routine.
Right. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I feel you. I feel what you're saying. Like, could you? I mean, I'm a guy. I'm a Virgo still, but I'm a guy. But like, I don't mind putting myself in a certain situation. Like okay, I want a new scenery. I'm gonna take a leap of faith. This is what I'm gonna do. And this is how I'm gonna do it. But it has to be calculated. It can't just be off of just straight. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Would you do the same thing? Like, say you lived in PG all your whole life, right?
No, I'm from PG.
You're from PG. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You've been here most of your time. You grew up here, right? So like say if you wanted to go to like Texas or something like that, would you do that by yourself, or would you could you have that strength to do it by yourself, or
I don't.
You'd be nervous. I mean, it's
I wanted to, like I really wanted. This year was it last year in November. The goal was to move out the state, because when I was like a couple years ago, I moved like an hour away from home. So that was hard, but it was like something like so random. Like I was just out there and I was like, okay, let me just look for an apartment near my job out here, because I moved jobs. So that was really random, and like it was like a big leap of faith to me, because I never been so far, and so young at the same time.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, that's still some,
But I don't think I feel like Texas is just a little too far. The reason why I didn't go away for college, like wanted to stay nearby.
We talking about school, so like Like, what did you go to school for? Like, you, because I honestly, when I first met you, right, I seen a little book that said Montgomery. Was it
Montgomery
Montgomery
College.
College?
Uh-huh.
So what did you go to school for? Like,
So I went to Montgomery College for. I changed my major twice. I don't remember what my first major was, but I changed it to general studies, and then I changed it back to, I think, computer science.
mm-hmm.
And then I went to Bowie. I transferred over to Bowie University, and I think my major was computer technology.
Okay, so that's
Computer
why
technology, yeah.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So that's why you at where we at right now, like the
Yeah.
same job, right? Yeah. That's what's up. You want to pursue like higher, or it's like you have any other things that you want to do, like, or this is just more like a what is it
I don't
exactly
know.
to you?
When I was younger, I really wanted to do cybersecurity. But now that I'm a little, I don't know. It's the math in school that be killing me. Like, I'm really just, math is hard. But I think I'm leaning more towards maybe like software, like that field. And I still want to do IT, of course, but like maybe the software side. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, what about you?
For me, like my journey was crazy. So everybody know. I mean, I talked about this in the last podcast, but like I started off working at the distribution center, right? I was just using my body too much. You know, I was working overnight and I was working in the cold, like in the cold, like I'm just freezing in there. So I had this big ass free suit, you know what I'm saying?
Can you pass me the wine? Sorry, yeah.
No, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know when you want to start.
Okay. Oh, it's red.
It's red wine.
Don't spill it, please.
I got you. I ain't gonna spill it on my couch.
I know you are. All right, that's good. That's good.
All right.
I forgot it's bitter too.
Well, the wine you was drinking earlier was sweet.
Yes.
It
was so good. It tastes like Casamica. Well, it's not really wine.
Casamica.
Yeah.
Y'all be, you be drinking like But anyway, so I was working at the distribution center. I hated it. Every day I used to go. I hated it. So I was like, something changed. So I started taking classes and stuff like that. I took my classes. I got my certs and stuff like that. Long story short, I finally got my first IT job. At first, it was more like a hands-on type of thing. I wasn't sitting on the desk. My first IT job was like hands-on, so I'm actually working with like the whole racks and servers and shit, and like understanding like the different components of a server and like how to fix a server if it breaks and stuff like that. And I did that for like a year. And then after that, I got more into like office, like being in that type of environment, like the office environment. I was doing data entry work, and I at this job out Rockville. I was only there for like 6 months. I got tired of it, and then I'm working for the government. I mean, it's cool, you know what I'm saying, but I'm never satisfied. You know, I want to keep challenging myself forever until I die. For real, honestly, I want to keep challenging myself because I don't know, like. I feel like I'm a changed person now. Like at first, the younger me back then, I always wanted everything easy, you know what I'm saying? But now as I got older, like I want the challenge. I want to challenge everything, like everything. Even when it comes to talking to a difficult girl, you know what I'm saying? Like I want that challenge. I want the challenge of like say if I'm working out or something like that, I want to push myself. I just want to keep pushing myself to the point so I can be the best version of E. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people see it in me now. Like they like, damn, you glowing and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate it. I've been working on myself, you know, like real like people will say like they be working on themselves, but I was like, I really took it to the heart, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to keep pushing myself in anything I do. And I want to give everything I do 100%. 100%, because if you're not, when it comes to relationships, if it comes to my goals, if it comes to working out, fitness and stuff, eating right, you know, I want to give it 100% because why would I give it 50? You know what I'm saying? I got to be a man of my word. So that's just what it is. You know, I talk a lot, so you know, I'm rambling because I'm very passionate about like.
No, yeah, that's just what's up. That's really. I feel like I just got out of like a real like hard part of my life, so I feel like now I'm like opposite right now. Like I wouldn't say I want everything easy, of course, because I don't, but I am chilling now. Like I am more relaxed. Like I am I feel like I'm definitely now at a stage where I'm able to do everything that I talked about. Like I set myself up correctly to where I'm just comfortably like, I'm reaching the goals without having to stress about anything. Like I'm chilling.
Yeah,
But I am, still, chasing, but just chilling.
I remember when I first met you, you told me your story, and I was like, wow, that's alright. You know what I'm saying? That's very like you know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep real with you. When I first met you, though, it's like it felt like I knew you for a minute. Like I don't know, it felt like I just knew you for a minute. Like I was like, yo, like
I'm just cool like that.
maybe it's because the Virgo connection.
Maybe,
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
maybe.
it was just like I don't know. I just felt like I knew her like for my whole life and shit. 'Cause it was just like it was just so cool. It was straight. It won't awkward and nothing like that. It was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. It was cool.
Yeah, so yeah, so I mean, like, okay, you never asked me about my red flags and my.
Oh dang! Oh yeah, let's get into it. Okay, your red flags. Let's go.
My red flags and the female. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even say I have it. Same as you. If I see some that throw me off a little bit, it'll be stuck in my head. But eventually, I'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? But back when I'm like. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't put that like on her forever. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't like I had a situation when my past situation. I just don't want nobody. If I'm dealing with somebody, I just don't want nobody holding me back from what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a support. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I like something, I feel like you should love it. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, 100%.
So like, I mean, but honestly, some people like if you deal with somebody and they really fuck with you for real, like they're gonna especially women y'all gonna like say if you're dealing with somebody or a certain situation, a female always gonna scope it out before you do. They always gonna see the bullshit behind it before you know what I'm saying. So sometimes you gotta listen to your woman and stuff like that. But like I just I want to be able to be myself and do what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. So that would be a red flag. I don't want nobody putting those little ankle monitor on me and dragging me.
I feel like that's every guy though. I feel like they swear they're being like, I don't know, like watch closely. I feel like maybe growing up as a guy, you don't have to like growing up as a girl, you had to like, hey, I'm leaving the house. Like, hey, at this time I feel like you had to, tell your parents where you're going more as a girl. Like
because you're a girl. So
exactly,
like,
we're used to it. Like, so we're used to always having to tell somebody like, hey, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. Like all of this compared to a guy, like after you turn like maybe 15, like you was doing whatever you want to do. Like like you didn't really like have to. Oh yeah, hey mom, I'm about to do this or that. Like parents never really questioned their sons. Like they questioned their daughters. So it's like now when you're a grown man and you're living with a girl who cares about you, you're like, like why do you care?
I mean, it depends. Like for me, it's more like if it makes sense. So it's like if it makes sense, then it's like all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it depends. It depends for me.
I don't know. I guess because
it's difficult. It's hard.
I don't know because my ex my ex, he will always be like, he hates like being questioned. But I usually questioned him about things like that, like, okay, where were you, because like you can't just do what you want when you're in a relationship. Like you can, but you can't.
Yeah.
You can, but you can't. Like you gotta, let someone know, like communicate, like talk, like especially when you're grown and this is like someone you see a future with. It's cool if you just chilling, talking, but if you're someone you see a future with, I feel like y'all should communicate.
Yeah, I mean that's the red flags. We keep
okay, your green flags.
We keep it real, so it's like my green flags, like what I like the female, ambitious woman. You feel me? Smart. She's funny. I could be. You know what I'm saying? Like kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like we could geek. You know, because I'm not serious. I'm not very serious. I mean, I'm serious to a certain extent, but like I like to joke around and bullshit. Like you know what I'm saying? So like yeah, yeah. I want to have a good time. I want to have a great time. Like we go out, we having a good time. We go on vacation, stuff like that. We're geeking. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing dumb, crazy stuff, but we're not hurting nobody. But we're just being ourselves, and I just like that type of vibe. I like that fun vibe. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to get serious, it's time to get serious. But you know, I feel like a relationship is always better when you cool with somebody, and then y'all come together because y'all already know that person and how they is. So it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go in, okay, I'm just gonna date you. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like you're learning them while you're dating and stuff. But like if y'all cool as friends and there's no expectations, you know what I'm saying? And y'all understand, like, oh man, he cool, she cool. You know what I'm saying? That's when it's like, all right, cool. That's how I feel. That's the best. That's what I feel. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Is there anything else you want to tell them?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like it's cool when I don't know that because that part where you was like relationship is cool when you get to know each other first as friends, and then I feel like yeah, and I also like when a relationship when you're. I mean, I guess of course you're gonna have to learn each other regardless. But I don't know. I feel like when you are trying to learn each other as friends, like it gets a little sticky sometimes.
As in like what?
Like I don't like. Do you okay? So do you communicate that first? Like, oh yeah, like I like you, but I'm just trying to be friends right now, or like.
I mean, it's more like I like you, but I want to take things slow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do communicate like, oh yeah, that like I do like you first before you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
For
I
sure.
agree.
I like you, but I want to take things real slow. But like man, the only thing about it is just communication. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
I agree.
At the end of the day, that's the majority of everything. Communication and like staying calm, fellas, staying calm. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Your emotions cannot override your. So yeah, but yeah, that's about it with me. But what about you? Like, would you rather be friends with someone, or you want to get straight to the back? You know what I'm saying? Or like, it depends. It depends on the situation, right?
I'm usually straight to the point. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna.
I know this thing about females. Y'all always
because I just
point. Like y'all like that simmer. Like
I feel like okay. So I feel like when you let it like, oh yeah, let's just be friends. I feel like they drag it. Like it's like let's be friends. Now we friends for
I understand.
8 months.
I understand because it's more like okay. So what are we doing here?
Yeah, because then it's like it's harder to question when you're like. Not that I'm trying to question it, but it's like it's harder to question when you're just being friends because it's like, oh yeah, we're friends right now.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like you got to let more things slide because y'all are friends, but you both know like what you want. So it's like I feel like it's games. So I mean, communication, I guess, is.
Yeah. So say if you was dating a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was dating a guy. Like, what is your window? Like, when do you expect this man to propose to you? Like, when do you want that ring on your finger? When do you expect that? Like,
I feel like after 90 days.
90 days?
No, listen.
This is
90
beyond
days, like, if
me.
we're friends and we do that like friends thing, after 90 days, you gotta know what you want. Like 3 months.
90-day contract?
No, really. Because 3 months, you should know by 3 months.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that, but I'm saying like y'all already dated.
Oh, we're already dating?
Like, and when it's time to move on to the next step, which is marriage, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
when do you expect your man to propose to you?
Anything after, I feel like after 4 years, you're dragging it. Like you're dragging it after 4 years. I feel like 2 years. I feel like when you know, not gonna lie, but also it do be feeling serious. Like those first couple months, like it's so intense. Like the honeymoon. So I don't know.
But as a man, you know why it takes us a little bit longer. I mean, this is my opinion. I don't know because I think differently than everybody. But like for me, it's more like, man, this is a big step in my life. Like this is like I'm looking at for real. Check me out though.
It is a big step
because it's like I am committing my life to this woman. You know what I'm saying? what do you say? Take vows. That's how you say.
Yeah,
Say,
you taking vows at
I'm
the
taking
wedding.
my vows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm committed. This is who I'm gonna spend my rest of my life with. You know what I'm saying? And like growing up, all I seen was like failed marriages,
Oh wow.
and I never seen. I mean, only one. You know what I'm saying? Only one. But I've never seen like I'm not saying a perfect marriage, but like I've never seen like a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? It's always you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I be kind of a little bit. I kind of be a little, but it all depends on the person, though. Like if I feel like I could surrender myself to this person, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta be able to surrender myself. You know, so I can't surrender myself to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? But like you know, like,
I don't know. I feel like I personally, my parents, they were married for 20 years, I think. So I seen like they had their good times, they had their bad times, but I feel like I don't know, just the idea of being married and like the idea of like having a wedding, like your family seeing you so in love, like you're just the idea. I'm a real big family person. Like I love family. Like I love being around family. Like I always dreamt about having like a huge family. Yeah, so
how
I
many
was like,
kids do you want?
okay, not that huge. Okay, let's chill. But like when I was younger, I used to want like 5. Like I don't know. I was
you popping 5 out?
no, I'm not. Now it's more like 2.
Oh, two solid.
Yeah, like someone to play with.
I mean, yeah, but how like would you want them? Like, how far apart would you want them?
Unfortunately, I'm a back to back. Like
yeah, that's how me and my brother is. We're like a year apart.
Yeah.
So like a year apart, right? That's how.
Yeah, a year or two. Me and my sister, she's 24. She's like exactly, I think 24 months. And then my younger sister's 3 years.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want so is the window's 3 years, 1 year?
Yeah, like that 3 year, 1 year, like yeah.
Now, I feel what you're saying. Just the fact your family see you in love and
yeah, like
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I be chilling, I be having visions of myself like suited up, booted up, and I'm waiting for my queen to come down, and I'm like, man, I can't believe this is me. No, honestly.
Are you gonna cry when she walks down the aisle?
Man, I might. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I really,
I feel like you have to. Like, I feel like
no, it didn't have to. It's like it's not. I'm not forcing.
No, not force it, but like it should be so beautiful to the point where it's like.
I mean, it's especially. Yeah, I understand what you mean, especially everything that led up to this point.
Yeah, you know like, and then seeing her and like that. Like knowing, like after this day, like this y'all really gonna be one. Like
everything is complete. You know. What
yeah.
So, I do see. Honestly, I did see that. I mean, I said I did. I do see that for myself in the future, but I don't know when. But I'm not rushing anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know me. You know what I'm saying. Like I said, you gotta work on yourself before you even want to be with someone. You gotta be the best version. So you know what I'm saying? Like I always feel like this time that I've been taking off, like just working on myself, I feel like whoever that comes in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like she's working on herself too. So when we come together, we complete. You know what I'm saying? Not perfect, but complete, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do see that one day, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was to get married, where would you want to be at? Like where do you want to get married at? Like where country, resort, like whatever. Like where's your ideal place? Where and how much money do you like?
Okay, so I really, if I get married, I do want to elope. Like my first, like I want to elope.
Man, I might be slow, y'all.
I wanna like get married like by ourselves. Like when I like if like when my like that finally that day when I get proposed to, I wanna get married by like just us two, or us two and like a close friend, like just not even like many people knowing, like something really, 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 really small, like just us two. Like how people go off to Vegas and like get married. Mm-hmm. Like something like that, but I'm not gonna go to Vegas. Like right. Something like that. So I want to do that, or like a courthouse wedding. Like I want to do that, and maybe like after the first year or two, plan the wedding and then have like a big ceremony. But you're already gonna be together for a year.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
So I do want to do that. Like I want to get us together first, get us situated. Have everything. And then get married and have your family involved, just so like if anything goes wrong before y'all actually make it to that ceremony, like you're not, wasting everyone's time for real. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of like, and it also it's not like you're. I feel like it won't be a lot of pressure, like to like have to worry about a wedding because y'all already married for real. So it's like it's gonna be it's gonna be less pressure.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, but you never answered my question.
Oh wait.
My question was like, what place? Where would you want it? Where would you want the ceremony?
I don't know.
Honestly,
Maryland. Like I'm not gonna do. You want to do like a destination wedding?
You said Maryland?
Yeah.
Man, like we both.
You gonna do a destination wedding?
We both different countries, yo. Like either Jamaica, Ghana, or what? El Salvador.
El Salvador, yeah.
Either those three. You know what I'm saying? That'd be beautiful, man. Like what? Man, we go Jamaica, we go Ghana.
I don't really like destination weddings. I feel like it's like expensive. Like it takes away from your actual wedding, because first of all, not a lot of people are going to go to a destination wedding.
Okay, I never thought about that.
Because like we all got to buy a ticket, like you all got to coordinate, like you all got to get a hotel. Like
that would be a lot.
It's hard, and then that's already expensive. I mean, it might be cheaper going to a different country, but it's going to be more expensive trying to because some people want to expect certain things. Like your wedding is already expensive. I never even
thought about that. I'm serious. I'm just thinking about us things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, like, okay.
So Maryland for sure. Like I don't.
Maryland or whatever. But like anything that's close, but like honeymoon wise.
Honeymoon. Yeah,
we out. You know,
definitely
it's just us, you know what I'm saying? It's just the two people. So it's just
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. All right. So what's your honeymoon destinations?
It's got to be overseas. So Jamaica.
Okay.
Ghana.
All right.
That's about it.
Dang, you gotta go. You don't want to go to Paris, the city of love.
Oh, Paris. Oh, yeah. City of love. Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. And then they have like the Lock Bridge, like where you could. I heard Paris has. I don't know. I don't think I want to do Paris. I'm not gonna lie. Over here said Paris. Hyping you up.
I'll do Paris. I don't know. It's just the thought of doing that. I'm actually waiting for my passport right now. That thing, I need to hurry. Yeah, I didn't even get it expedited. So it's.
Oh dang. But where are you going?
Because I'm going to Ghana for a little bit.
When?
I'm trying to go.
Like in the next couple months?
No, next year.
So your passport. Your passport's gonna be here. Like, don't worry about it. You're good.
You tripping over that.
Like I'm here thinking you going like next month. Like all right, be for real.
Nah,
but wedding. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I want to go to Jamaica. I don't want to do Jamaica. I don't want to do Mexico. I want to do something like different, like Bali, like
Bali.
Bali.
Bali. What's Bali? What country?
Bali. It's in like.
It's in the
actually no. You don't have to cut the cameras because
no,
I think it's in the Asian regions.
Asian.
Yeah, like I think it's like near those. I think. Don't quote me, but I've been seeing it everywhere. But Bali just looks so beautiful. I heard the flights are what cost the most, but the food over there and everything else is like affordable. So, but it's really pretty. From all the pictures I've seen, it looks really pretty. What else? I want to go to Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah, but I'm not for like my honeymoon, but I was just thinking of like another place. Okay, let me think.
You good.
What else? I can't think of anymore.
I mean, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. But it's gonna come.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, but I think Bali would be a nice honeymoon place. Yeah, or somewhere hot, just not Jamaica. I feel like that's played out.
You've been to Jamaica.
I mean, a couple times. Yeah.
What part of Jamaica? Like your family from?
Kingston. Yeah, everybody.
Hey, remember when I first met you? I was like, I asked you if you
please, I do. Yes.
I was like, you don't speak patois?
No.
No, none?
No. I sound.
How African can speak
patois? I sound slow. Like,
it's to say so.
No.
Alright, cool.
Cool. Yeah, it sounds really bad. It sounds like I'm, like, it's really bad.
I speak patois. I can say one thing in patois.
All right, go tell him.
Me, I go to the barbershop and get a fresh shape up. Everything, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the only thing I know because I have a friend that's Jamaican.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, bro, how do I say I'm going to the barbershop? And then I start talking other stuff in Jamaican, and said I have an African accent, so I'm mixing up together. And it's like, bro, stop butchering my language, bro. I'm like, teach me some more words, man. I know Wata Guan Kingston. You know, that's all I know because of Sean Kingston. Kingston, bro. Let me ask you a serious question. Why do when Jamaicans come to the U.S., why do y'all always go to Florida?
Florida? You feel like they go to Florida?
They need to go. They go anywhere that's like.
I do got family in Florida.
That's tropical. Yeah.
But why not? Like, you come from a tropical place, you want to stay hot. But
I noticed that they all go to Florida. Like every Jamaican knows a Miami Heat fan. Miami Heat too. Y'all eliminated my sons, man. New York Knicks all day. Knicks tape all day.
I feel like they be going to like the most randomest places. Like I feel like they always go to the East Coast. I'll say that.
Always East Coast.
That's definitely East Coast. But I don't know. I do have some family in Jamaica. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. My family came to Maryland.
Maryland.
And
so you was born in Maryland, or you?
Yeah, I'm born. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, actually, in this county.
You ain't never leave Maryland.
I know. Maryland. I wanted to, but like.
You like Maryland though?
I like the DMV. Like
All right, y'all. I had to cut the video short. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and we out of here. Let's get it. Pull up on my savage. I got shooters, ain't no capping. Cop by 10 or more, that deal get sweeter. I need back in.